Hey there, car enthusiasts! Today, let's talk about how Renault is revving up to take on the Chinese EV giants. Since he took over as CEO 4 years ago, De Meo has completely turned Renault around, gearing up to challenge the Chinese car makers eyeing the European market. Back in 2020, things were looking pretty bleak at Renault. They sold 2.9 million cars, down from 3.7 million in 2017, and clocked a staggering net loss of 8 billion euros. With debts soaring and shaky alliances, Renault was in a tight spot. But De Meo didn't back down. He led a brutal restructuring, slashing costs and cutting production capacity from 4 million vehicles in 2019 to a target of 3.1 million by 2025. Although sales dropped to 2.2 million last year, profits soared to 2.3 billion euros. Now that's a turnaround. One of the keys to Renault's success. Learning from Dacia, their Romanian sub-brand known for making budget-friendly cars with impressive margins. Dacia's cost-saving tricks included standardizing parts and smart production line strategies. To sharpen their focus, De Meo split Renault into 3 divisions: Ampere for EVs and software, Power for legacy internal combustion engines, and Horse to develop ICEs with partners like Geely and Aramco. While other car makers struggle with in-house software development, Renault has partnered with tech giants like Google and Qualcomm, keeping costs low and innovation high. Despite facing stiff competition, Renault is playing its cards wisely. When the Renault 5 hits the market later this year with a starting price of 25,000 euros, it'll be ready to take on Chinese imports. And the upcoming Twingo, set for 2025, will be even more affordable. De Meo remains unfazed by the threat from Chinese car makers. He believes they're not unbeatable and sees no reason to panic. Renault's partnership with a Chinese engineering firm aims to match their dynamism by slashing development times. And with new tariffs on Chinese EVs, Renault has some breathing room to innovate. Of course, challenges remain. Renault's Horse division needs to find customers for its engines, and the cost of EV batteries is largely out of their control. Plus, they have to hit the EU's tight emission targets next year, which means ramping up their EV sales. But De Meo is confident. Renault has weathered storms before, and he's determined to steer the company to new heights. Could he be right? In the 1980s, Japanese car makers were supposed to eat European ones for breakfast. But in the end, it's Renault that took over Nissan. So what do you think? Can Renault take on the Chinese EV giants? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. See you next time!